series after this one as well. I don't know if we mentioned that in our pre-show, but I believe it is Infinity versus No Ping starting in about 3 hours' time. So we got that to look forward to as well as we go into an SG Mars first pick. So here we go, Infamous Centaur Snapfire. I'm ready.
Yeah, I think that's pretty standard. We've seen teams trying to avoid the center when Mars gets picked, but I wonder if they'll still get it.
I don't care about Arena, honestly. Just get one save, too, I feel. Like, get Oracle or... Because, like, think about it. If someone gets Arena'd and you have Centaur, as long as it's not the Oracle, you could Stampede the Oracle to then get the save on the Arena target.
Oh. Okay. I like
so you still get a Stampede save. You know what I mean?
Well, Bowie, looks like they're gonna stray from the strat here.
Oh,
this is even better. Well,
that's
kind
fair.
of. Beastmaster Lina.
This could be off-lane Beastmaster, but yeah.
Did you just lose a finger, Bowie?
We don't know.
It could be a lane duo. It could be a 3 Beast and a 4 Lina.
Beastmaster, give me a break. Don't try and save this guy's finger.
Trent, this is Schrodinger's Beastmaster right now. All right, right now, this Beastmaster could be going anywhere. Yeah, it's you're right, Schrodinger's finger. Let's not jump to conclusions here. Let's feel it out. Let's sniff out this second phase. This is the curveball, bud. You pick 2 potential mid laners, and you don't put either of them mid. That's the genius of it. Here's a great one against Beast and Alina, really, the Abaddon.
All right.
I don't think he's good versus Beastmaster. I think he stinks versus Beastmaster. I think he
Why?
sucks. Unless he's like a core.
Can't you use your shield to get rid of the stun? What do you mean he stinks?
What's Abba's favorite kind of fight? What is Abba's favorite kind of fight?
I don't know.
A long and extended one. You're never going to win that versus Beastmaster.
But then, you don't have to use your Abaddon for a long fight. You just jump the Beastmaster and you kill them with your Mars.
It's a short fight.
What does that have to do with Abba?
You cleanse the Primal Roar target, then the Primal Roar target pounds Beastmaster into the sand.
Sucks.
Trent.
I don't know. Is Aphotic Shield not cool anymore? We always used to get
I think it's just bad versus
Shield.
Beastmaster.
Trent just had too much coffee, all right? Let's
No, I haven't had enough coffee, actually, to be clear. So I'll feel better maybe after this draft.
Dude, I think Abaddon is a fine pick here. I think he deals with the lane, all right? If this Lina is 4, this Abaddon's going to be good. And you can always just swap this Abaddon, to 3, to 1, to 5. Right? It's good.
I would much rather be a core, even though, only the best... As long as your practice with it is a core, then I would rather be a core, and in this case, obviously the 1. And then I think it makes more sense versus the Beastmaster. But because I like the concept of trying to play fast and take towers and early Roshan stuff. But like as a 5, trash. Hot trash. Well, if this is a 4 Lina, what on earth does 5 Abba do to 4 Lina? Don't you literally just get right-click down the entire lane with nothing to do?
Don't you just miscoil your friend and hide in the trees?
5 seconds.
She'll kill you.
I think you trade versus her,
I don't know. I'm not convinced, guys. Boo. Big boo. Why not pick Warlock?
All right.
They could have picked Warlock.
But Warlock doesn't flex mid, you see. That's the thing. Right now, you don't know where these heroes are going.
Come on.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I sort of see what you mean.
All right.
So they take the Jug out.
Put my
Interesting.
nice hat back on.
Oh, they banned a Viper. Uh-oh. Where are we going? Is this a Spectre pick?
Could be.
Good hero.
It's a troll pick.
Axe
Very
strat.
early troll.
Now we need Axe. Is someone finally going to do it? Beastmaster, Troll, and Axe? The 3 Axe users?
Oh, Manti-X, please.
Can it be done?
Go. SG could always snatch the Axe, so you don't give the Axe strat away. It's way too powerful. But
it's too much.
Remaining.
Is it worth going back for Centaur now?
How did Centaur make it all the way through? I
think it's really fucking good.
Every game that we've seen Centaur, it's like it doesn't really matter if it's a quote good Centaur game. He's just a good hero. He wins lanes, he destroys mid games, he kills towers
when he got
with
flexed to
retaliate.
4? That wasn't very good.
Okay, well, sorry, Moose. Yeah, I still didn't love that. But, 3 Centaur feels pretty across the board. Is there a bad 3 Centaur game?
Well,
even when they pick up the Witch Doctor, he still doesn't feel the heat.
The other problem is the lane, like, because I like it versus the troll, right? We've talked about that several times, but Mars and Centaur can get a little bit ugly. I'll go back for the Shadow Demon. So we did have this pick
about Hero.
Yeah, I saw this in NA, and it did look really good. They actually lost the game. I think it was Husky playing it, but it
Does a lot of
looked
damage.
really solid. Yeah.
Yeah, you can get Beast Illusions. You can kite the troll road. Sets up the spear pretty well. Because this is probably going to be a 4 demon. I like this. It's the problem is that you like stuns, but they have the Mars, and ideally, hopefully, they're going to get another hero, maybe an Evoker, or, okay, Evoker's banned.
You know who
like a mid-hero
combos well
custom.
with Shadow Demon? Centaur.
The Centaur?
Damn it. You knew.
Yeah, I think
It's a classic
good,
combo.
especially-
Easy hoof
Oh,
stomps,
dude.
you know, Soul Catcher.
They should Undying. They actually can't do anything to Tombstone.
Yep. So far, their Tombstone killing is pretty bad.
Troll Undying lane. They have Shadow Demon Mars. Easy game.
Yeah, I would be
They
fine
could
with them,
also
I think.
Ench, because then you can't get blocked by the Shadow Demon plays, right?
Oh,
you just
is
enchant the
her
illusion.
model too thin?
No, you just enchant the illusion and run.
Oh,
okay.
yeah, you can always just enchant it. That's pretty nice. Yeah, that's a cool little hack.
Clock. Okay, this clock could be 5, right? Because
Yeah.
it would be weird.
100%.
Definitely.
I
Like
think
with
with
the troll,
yeah.
he's fine.
Yeah.
10
Yeah.
seconds remaining.
Really nice to have Alina on your team, though. You know, you've got combos throughout the whole game.
5 seconds remaining.
Haven't seen too much clock, but pretty good here. Shadow Demon.
Especially 5.
Yeah, he's one of these like squishier heroes that still has okay options against clock thanks to the disruption.
Does illusions do the same damage to cogs as normal units? They do, right?
Oh, I don't know.
They
don't-
shouldn't, but they might.
I guess you can farm a lot of cogs if you.
I've
you have a couple of
forgotten
disrupted.
which things work like normal and which things don't.
Yeah,
like
which
Venom
ones are
Wards
PL?
and
It's PL
Tombstone.
broken versus. That's the
Yeah,
usual
exactly.
one, right?
Right? Is it
Speaking of
plague
which-
wards are still super busted against other wards? Like they two-shot
yes, 'cause
Rasta
they have
wards?
like actual HP. Yeah. They don't
It's
have
dumb.
like
Dumb.
a hit HP like hostile wards.
Yeah,
Team Nerf Veno.
oh, that's a little too far. All right, what to do with this? I'm actually okay with the Queen of Pain here. I think
That's a rare statement out of your mouth.
I know, but with the Soul Catcher and I think the concept should be we blow up the Beastmaster as soon as we can.
Oh, well, it's similar yet different, right? A lot of burst damage there.
This is a cheese combo, right? Soul Catcher,
Yep.
Necrophos
Yep,
ulti will just kill anything.
And with the new shard, bud. Synergies.
Does it
Yeah, I guess
kill
so.
Battle Trance?
10 seconds
Nope.
remaining.
Didn't think so, but something does. AA does for some reason, right?
5
Culling
seconds
Blade does
remaining.
too, right?
Yeah, but Necrophos won't.
I
It
want to say
shouldn't.
it doesn't.
No, because it has no
Yeah.
killing effect. It's just a damage.
Yes.
It's just big damage. Yeah. Okay. Just making sure my brain's not wrong today.
Infamous.
And I like this because it
Turn
could be Necro mid, it could be Necro offlane, so you do swap pretty well here.
Now, do you like the Abaddon anymore, Trent? Now that they've got Necro, you're kind of
No,
combining
it's just
some
worse
of that
and
healing
worse. They have
synergy?
no
Okay.
stuns.
Okay.
Not
The stun is definitely a problem. I think. I just hope they get
10
like a Sven
seconds
or a
remaining.
CK. They're liking
They,
stuns.
they need it now. Yeah, or like Wraith
5
King. He's also
seconds
still
remaining.
available. We got a couple of options here.
Dire team ban.
Monkey King. Okay, that's another one. Now SG don't have
That's-
last pick though, so they're gonna have to 9th pick blind.
a one that lanes with ABBA. The Monkey King would have been actually really nice because of the vision. I feel like that would be a nice aspect to have.
Yeah.
Trying to set up for these good plays with the Necrophos.
It doesn't have a stun,
Turn to
but
ban.
my brain's going to Weaver for some reason for SG. Maybe I'm just thinking about the old Weaver ABBA combo, but
I mean, it is vision.
I mean, it's good in a couple of ways against the troll.
Dire team
Wow,
pick.
so they bend the center.
hey, the TA. All right. Wow. who
Respect.
knows? It could have been safe lane TA, guys. What could have been?
Monkey TA bands. What are we doing here?
Very interesting.
They think it's like a.
Are they thinking that it's like side lane Necrophos who's gonna play in like the 1, and they're gonna run like a hard 1 to the mid? They could have done that too, right?
It's possible.
I mean, they could
You
still
can play
alk
really
theoretically.
fast. No, they go Dusa.
Oh,
okay.
okay. All right. Hard 1.
So that's your biggin.
I think that's a new one for SG. I don't remember them playing Medusa on Close to Bill.
Yeah. All right. I don't hate this. I think this has kind of brought it back together now. You've got some okay team fight. Doesn't quite make up for the lack of stuns, but it is something.
I think it looks scary because there's so much flexibility on Infamous. They can do kind of whatever. So, like, what is my worst nightmare here? Is this Medusa, like ET?
She's fine.
That one's a little bit hard to make work, though.
I think now that the Medusa Snake slows, though, I think those heroes kind of struggle to actually get on top of her in lane. Maybe just go something like an Enigma?
I was kind of thinking that Underlord route. Get something else that can front line and just run at her, lock her in place.
Towers and Roche would be really nice. The Centaur and the Last Rock were like the perfect bands, I think. That was a good call.
I guess DP is open, right?
Oh, that's a good one.
What about Slardar?
Yeah, I think you get trashed in the lane against the Medusa. It's theoretically good, but I think the lane is pretty hard.
What about offlane Shadow Fiend with the cogs?
Oh.
Nuts.
With
They
the
picked Night
cogs.
Stalker instead.
So I was thinking about this hero last week, actually, and I didn't want to name him because I felt like kind of a dead hero. I don't actually think he's that good. Trent, you were liking this Infamous draft. Do you like the Night Stalker here?
I think
are you hot
picked,
on it?
They literally could have picked any hero in Dota 2 when I was going to go for this draft. So
God, I dislike you.
Wow.
I loathe
I
you.
seriously think their last pick is so non-consequential. They could have picked like Sniper, and I'd be like, "Yep, easy game."
So when Mariano's like 1-6 at 20 minutes, are you still going to be saying that same
Feed
thing?
me
Big
that
dog?
crow on the platter, and I will happily eat it up.
Okay. All right, I will be happy to do that because I'm going SG, baby. I'm looking at this Deuce and Necro like, hell yeah, they got an Abaddon to back them up. They got 2 saves, Trent. They got a shield. They got Theo's Disruption. They got a Necro Healing Pulse. I mean, come on, bud. This Deuce is going to be unkillable.
I'm sorry, they have 3 saves because Necro's going to get a shard, and that's going to be another save.
My man.
So yes,
see, you see that, Trent? 3 saves. What are you going to do?
That's too many saves for me, bud. I can't handle that. Sorry, I'm like doing loops over here.
Also,
I got cords all
you
around
can
me.
use the shard on the throw when he outs, and he is a little potato that doesn't do damage.
That's also true. Disruption and the Necro Shard, 2 really good tools. You know, trolls running at you with Battle Trance. You just spear them away with Mars. Big plays are available here, Trent.
I don't care. No.
Bowie, who are you going with? Because you should be the biased man in favor of SG, but do you believe here, or are you going to go on Team Trent? You're going to go on Team Caffeine Withdrawal?
I don't think Medusa lost in South America up to this point. I feel like they have a couple of problems on the side of SG, but if this game goes late, which probably will because both teams lack push, SG should prevail. So
yes.
I'm going with the
That's what I'm talking about. All right. Okay. Yeah. I'm sticking to the Dusa. I'm sticking to it. I almost doubled back there, but I'm sticking to it. You're not going to convince me, Trent. After this game, I'm going to enjoy watching you eat your jacket. Now on to the great Ginger. Gareth, darling, what do we think about the Night Stalker?
Hey, it's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, definitely an interesting pick coming out from Infamous, and I'm honestly loving this Necrophos. I mean, Theban, these drafts, starting out with Beastmaster first pick, finally, we're getting ourselves some good Axe Master action, huh?
I mean, I can't believe this hero has gone through the ban phase again, Gary. I just can't. I don't know if it's like South America is just a little behind the times right now, but there's no way this hero has any place in the game.
It's not like a sleeper pick, right? It is definitely well established how powerful and potent that hero can be.
I think it's really good as well against SG's heroes because they don't have that one guy that can just get on top of this Beastmaster in the mid-late game and just kill him off. You have like Necrophos and Dusa. These are heroes that need to pretty much stand their ground and just right-click. And Beastmaster doesn't care about that. It's going to axe you from like 1200 range and you won't be able to do anything about it.
Just have to stand and deal with it. And also got ourselves a nice little Troll Warlord Angel sitting in that mid lane for now, just watching out. scouting anybody coming. Because that's a nice little spot. People love to kind of group up and scout those observer wards, put your body in that tower range, of course. So it's nice to see people setting up to try and counteract that kind of play at the very beginning of the game. And it looks like they even want to contest this bottom rune. There's a lot of SG heroes here, and it looks like Axel, not a place that he desperately wants to move into. Free gold from the little
extra
cogs,
cog gold. Yeah. Got about 50 something there. All right, take those. They got the 2 for 2 bounties. Pretty normal stuff so far. Yeah, the big hero in this game that I'm looking at that we don't get to see often is the Night Stalker, and for good reason. Only good for half the game. The other half he's a little bit of a creep, essentially.
A liability.
Yeah. It's just the problem is
Mariano built on it as well.
Definitely. In the early game, that's where the game is pretty much decided in about, I want to say 70 to 85% of the games. So Night Stalker in the early game can't really use his Dark Ascension, can't really get the nighttime going. But if you can manage to get a few kills, then you could possibly snowball off of that. Again, it's always going to be a gamble in those situations.
Absolutely. Now, having AoE silence, something that he can utilize, to great effect against Necro, against Mars, Shadow Demon, Abaddon, of course.
Yep.
So maybe like Blink, second, third item we could see from Mariano, get that gap close going. But I mean,
I was gonna say one big thing as well is that they got Beastmaster, Night Stalker, Clockwork on their team. That's a lot of vision control that they have. So even if they don't have good words on the map, like these heroes will be able to find the heroes that need to go on, like for example the Shadow Demon or the Abaddon, throughout the mid and the late game. And SG, they don't really have that. They need to be able to like get good vision out, go down lanes, and push towers. It's gonna be a really hard game, I think, for SG this game, Gary.
Yeah, when you're getting scouted every step of the way. That's a really good point. Adding all that together. Michael up top. He just gets chased back by KJ. The battle, the panel we're talking about, there's Abaddon versus Lina. So far it is literally just Lina hitting the Abaddon over and over again, forcing him to spend the majority of his mana pool just shielding himself, basically.
I feel before nighttime, though.
Yeah?
I feel like before nighttime, though, bottom lane is probably going to be the one where we're going to see most of the kills happening, as, they're ready to just push on top with the Medusa Snake here. Level 3, that's the point. Well, as soon as they get level 3, whoever gets level 3 first, we're going to see a lot of action coming out.
Yeah, it's Axel Clockwork with no battery assault, Rocket Flare and Cogs. Feeling like he can't particularly get on top of them incredibly well, but they do get towards Tavo there with a little bit of damage from the axes. Angel so afraid, though, of being turned on with stick charges starting to rack up on Tavo.
Yeah,
so far, so good for this Necro.
Definitely. Rocket Flare build, I'm not a big fan of that. I don't know why he really got it. Might have been to like cancel Clarity or something of that sort, but you're definitely going to need to... Oh, okay. There it is.
Straight onto the Necro. I mean, the banish comes out now, but a little bit late from Theo to save the day. And it is just that kill straight up, like you said, level 3 for the troll. Clockwork doesn't have it, but didn't need it.
Yeah, very awkward though how he died. He had a Fairy Fire, Shadow Demon still had a Mango into a Disruption play, and he just kind of fell over there. I'm not entirely sure what was going on with Tavo. Maybe he lagged a little bit.
Too many thoughts in his mind, thinking about what am I buying, what items do I need, where am I heading next? And it looks like he's going to be left alone. Yeah, that's a good little phrase. And yeah, Shadow Demon leaving him alone now. Like Theo has to go back to base, and you can see Angel just chasing him, hounding this Necro. Get out of my lane! Throw the axes at him. Ranged axes there, and there's no Ghost Shroud. Full 1 charges up. Angel is going to get another kill. Oh, the boots advantage for Tavo. The rocket. Axel. It is level 1. Oh, not quite enough with a Fairy Fire and even 5 wand. Yeah.
But he's not going to really be able to go back into the lane, and that's the biggest problem. Because not getting XP, gold at this stage, 4 minutes in only, feels really bad for the Necrophos. You jinxed him, Gary. You said he was doing very well.
The so far so good turns into, oh, whoops-a-daisy. Oh, the salve gets cancelled too by the rocket.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's the best part about the rocket. Just be able to cancel the healing salves or clarities.
Axel gets that pull off as well. So Wave going to be trending back towards Radiant side. As yeah, you're right. All the action down bottom. Nothing really interesting has been happening elsewhere. Mid lane looks like the Mars 25 and 6. He's done all right. Beastmaster's ahead of them, though. Farming out the jungle, especially with those little small camps he's stacking.
Yep, just got that max wild axes. Just keep stack. That's the game for Beastmaster. Get your ags as fast as you possibly can. He's got boots now. 3 more seconds. We got NS nighttime. And we might be seeing some plays happening top now. Some battles, some kills about to go down.
Action!
Action.
Let's get on top of them. Let's see if you can do anything to that Deucer. Deucer with Abaddon.
Yeah, they might have to just kill the Abaddon, to be honest. Or maybe go on to the Deucer, make the Abaddon use the Apothic Shield on her, and then turn around, go for the support kill.
Switch targets.
Something that a lot of people don't do enough of. You gotta get the misdirections going. You're going on one target, but they're not your real target.
The old bait and switch. Oh, Angel. He's going to go again with Axel. Thinking about moving on to that Shadow Demon. Again, it's like toying with them almost. You're showing your head, you're poking out from the shadows, saying, hey, I'm still here. I'm not going to let you lane comfortably whatsoever.
Yeah, we got that Ring of Health now on Angel as well, but he's going to get gone on here. This is a lot of damage coming out.
The illusions as well. 2 stacks of poison, but great
nice
cogs from Axel. And the TP from KXY, the Roar and the Wild Axes. They spin straight on top of that Necro. Theo with the backup of KJ. There's a shield and a miscoil. Axel's battery assault has ended, but the axes, they still keep coming. They're stacking and building. Double axes, the throw-in range ones from the Troll, and KXY with a double kill.
Very solid rotation there from Infamous. Like KXY noticing the aggressive move coming out from the Shadow Demon and Necrophos. He has a Roar ready. He doesn't just want to be AFK farming with the axes if Roar is off cooldown. Goes down there, gets the kill. Double kill for that matter. And then picks up a stack here too. He's feeling amazing.
Oh, stealing that stack.
Stealing that stack. Yep.
3.4.
You know how it is.
1,000 net
He's
worth.
got to hit this arena.
They want him. They get him in the arena. 4 heroes converge on the Beastmaster's location, and there it is. Revenge. Take him down a notch.
I mean, they had to get that kill there, or else this Beastmaster was gonna hit some record-breaking axe timing or some shit, because he is incredibly farmed right now, Gary.
Put a stop to his nonsense, but look at what Axel just pinged out. Have you seen the Radiant Ancients? Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's a lot. 1,
bottom.
2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 5
Angel's
stack of
disrupted.
ancients.
They've got Roar in 4 seconds. They're just going to turn
Mariano's here.
Angel doesn't have mana for Battle Trance, but he doesn't need it. Throws his axes in, and
walking
with Mariano arriving, they roar up the Abaddon. He is walking on the air. Light as a cloud, floating towards victory, the Night Stalker. He's not flapping his wings, he's, defying the laws of gravity and physics.
Yep. That's what happened with my Kobe shot. I got to manipulate space and time after I got it. It's very fun,
The 5G power.
Oh yeah, you don't want to be gaming against me right now, Gary. I'll click you
boost.
every time.
Absolutely. Well, a great start for Infamous again. The rotations from KXY paying off beautifully in that bot lane. And it looks like it's going to give a bit of room here for Axel to try and crack 6 up at top as they move the Night Stalker in towards mid to defend the catapult wave.
This is really good play from Mariano. Just making that rotation bottom since he knows he can't kill the Deucer on his own. Gets the kill bottom, rotates mid, covers the mid tower from the catapult. SG, like all of their aggressive moves are being halted right now. They're making a smoke play with the arena. And who are they going to? Angel. But I'm thinking, is Angel really the biggest threat on Infamous side? And he's not. And he TPs out right away. He senses something is wrong. They don't see the heroes mid, and the smoke gank is not going to hit. I would have preferred they smoked into the triangle area and preemptively or predicted that that's where the next heroes are going to be. They could have hit KXY right now doing these Ancients.
Yeah, they could have. I mean, it was also...
Let's count Ancient tag. How many is it? That's 5.
It's huge.
So I see 2 Thunder Hides, I see 2 big Granite Golems, and 1 Dragon. That's 5 stack of Ancients.
I mean, how much gold is that? 1,500?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It's over 1,000 for sure, right?
It's 1,000. I think it's 1,000 gold.
Okay. Well, they could get a nice little spear top. Burst through Axel's clockwork. But yeah, it feels like Infamous have just kind of read the game incredibly well.
Michael's taking some creeps though.
Cheeky devil.
Okay, so I was like, you little ass. Michael's like, hey, I'm the one who made those stacks, you know? I think I deserve something.
Well, he gets the stack gold. That's why it was added.
True.
And the nice little sound effect that goes with it. That really does, it warms me up every time I hear it. I make a stack, I'm on the opposite side of the map, and I just hear the ding, 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 little jingle to the gold, the roaring to that top rune spot onto Adriano, the haste rune grabbed up with the Laguna Blade onto the Mars. He's not blown up just quite yet, but they'll have the chase down to finish him off, and now on to KJ. Level 5 abandoned with no ulti. Feeling pretty worse for wear.
Yeah. I mean, is Adusa farming enough, though, to offset all these deaths that are occurring from SG? Let's take a quick look here.
That's the perfect question. That's exactly what I was going to start looking at, because we always have that threat, right? The thought in the back of our heads, 15 to 20 minutes in, Medusa's going to be like, all right, I'm going to play some Dota 2 and push down some lanes. What's your answer, Theban?
Nope. Just the Yasha at the moment. I only see one Ancient stack as well. They got top tower down. I mean, it is daytime. That is one thing going for SG right now. If they could get 2 or 3 kills during this daytime, that would be wonderful. But it's got to be high value kills. Okay, Troll, that's a high value kill.
On Troll. How can he get Battle Trance off? He does get it off in time. I don't know if he's going to lifesteal enough to survive, though. Yeah, disruptions there, delay out that move, a clock hook shot. Oh, one pop, but the Demonic Purge finishes him off. Now Axel in the line of fire. Slow him down, try and catch him. Maybe a spear. Axel's still a pretty tanky boy in the clock. And yeah, they give up chase.
Well, they got the good... That's a really good kill. Beastmaster, I saw his HP dip a little bit. He's just doing Ancients. Never mind. He's got 100 more gold to his Aghanims. And he's going to be online. So even though it is daytime, the Beastmaster Ag's going to off-put that. And I think we're going to see Infamous fighting back after this.
12-minute Aghanims, like with the Soul Ring as well, right? That's something we've seen a lot of players kind of adapt and put into their build.
Yeah.
Previously, it was just like bottle, then rush Ags. But yeah, the Soul Ring seems to just accelerate it so much faster.
Definitely. It's just like how many clarities you use before you get your Aghanims, and then you count, okay, is the Soul Ring recipe itself worth it? And then most of the time, the answer is yes.
And now... it's his time.
Yep.
To go,
time.
to go and axe some people. They're going to smoke up. They are gathering in the mid lane. Who do they want to kill?
Wait, ADR's Invis here. First? Oh, he wants Angel. No, Angel. It's a trap.
Ooh.
Well, something's weird because they're actually starting to run away. The boards might have made them be a little bit scared because they don't see anybody else on the side of Infamous, and they're thinking, oh, they could be smoking towards the troll, and if they jump the troll, they might be the ones dying instead. Oh,
they find Axel. Oh, they run away. Look at that Mars. Arena spear, run and ditch. In comes the hook shot with the axes again. Axel's dived in for the Shadow Demon, and they want the Mars as well. They'll try and catch him out with a roar and Laguna Blade bursting through Adriano. And now what? Costa Bill's there with a Medusa thinking, I don't really want to fight this. I want to go hit some creeps.
He's being zoned out too from his neutral creeps. They see the triple stack of Ancients. They want to take the mid tower and go straight to those Ancient stacks. Yeah. And this would be a good way for Infamous to get SG to fight them back. The only issue is Dark Ascension is running out now. So it could be kind of like a 50-50 fight if Mars could get out here before the Ancient stacks die. I'm not sure it's going to be possible, though. Look at these axes, man. The Aghanims axes. Oh, man. He ain't done. KXY wants this. Creeps left. Oh, he missed it.
Ooh, he missed that one.
Okay.
And they do reclaim their triangle. So a couple of big creeps there for the Medusa to clear up.
500 gold, yeah. I think Costa Billa will settle for that 500 gold here. It's not even 500 gold. It was like,
it's like 300 or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I remember back in the day, the Ancient Black Dragon was worth like 250.
Yep.
Not anymore.
Those were the Arteezy days. He no matter what hero he would play, he would always farm Ancients. And that's how he won a lot of his games.
Buy Helm of the Dominator, stack them with the like auto pathing. Build up those stacks and then farm them. Well, that's a lot of room now for Angel. Battle Fury's up on the Troll, so he gets that top portion of the map to himself. Keep on farming. And it feels like SG holding on for dear hope to keep getting the same kind of scenario for the Medusa, who has just finished her Manta style. But it hasn't felt, Theben, like SG have made any moves of their own. It's always been reacting to the aggression of Infamous.
And the worrying part is, this is during daytime as well.
Yeah. I mean, Costabil...
We got Knight in 15. Yeah, I think they're respecting SG's fighting potential right now. They want to wait that 10 more seconds for 15 minutes for Knight to pop up. And then also he's going to have Dark Ascension on Mariano back up again. Mid is the place to fight for Infamous here.
And they are exactly in position. Phase drums, Night Stalker ready to jump over those trees. And he's got that blink queued up that we mentioned earlier on.
Baiting the tower.
Axes stacking. You've got to be so wary. Like you don't feel it the first kill of Axes. There's like the third one hits, then the fourth one hits. Oh, hang on a second. Yeah, time to run away. Reset a little bit. Get the shields going.
Abaddon's shield can also purge off those axe stacks, but he's gonna get like 2 more out on you again, and then it's gonna be right back to where you started.
And Infamous smoke yet again. Beastmaster shows on the mid-wave. Michael and Axel, they're looking for like an access point through the triangle, but it looks like they're gonna go around the opposite direction instead from the top side of that mid lane. And this is all while Angel, he's still farming. He's just not involved whatsoever. Well, SG, plans of their own. Oh, are they hunting Angel? Come on, where's the troll? Can we find him? No, we'll just go for the tier 1 instead. Force the hand of Infamous to fully defend. And this time, they're not really in position to do so. That tower just going to crumble. Deny coming? No, it's Costabil that picks it up. The hook shot in. Axel starts on the Medusa. Nice Stalker meanwhile takes down Adriano. They arena the Beastmaster, but they didn't get the follow through. Stone Gaze from Medusa pops her stick and tries to run, but it's Dark Ascension. They have perfect vision in this fight. They see everybody, and they're going to chase the Medusa down, throw the slow with the axes. Costabil netted and rooted up. A few more whacks from Mariano, and Angel will finish the job, and a double kill for Night Stalker, and now it's cleanup time. Tarvo still holding Reaper's Scythe, doesn't have a guy to go on. Pops his little Ghost Shroud, but they've taken them all down. A triple for Mariano is going to be 4 kills in a row, and I think KJ should make up the team wipe.
He's the last one.
Come on,
the baby cub.
5 heroes in a row.
Gary, have you ever seen those YouTube nature channels where they show the hunters, hunting their prey, stalking them, surrounding them, and the prey's like, in the middle, trying to fight off all those hyenas and stuff? Yeah, that's what Infamous was. And they just got chewed apart. Infamous with that Mariano's Dark Ascension flying over them, watching them, cutting off their exit point, and as soon as they got the angle where the clockwork and all the heroes can go onto the carry, they killed off the big target and then, went down one by one, leaving a bad until the very end. The one that cannot do any damage.
It's like pack
tactics.
tactics.
Feasted on SG. Yep. It was perfect execution from Infamous. I mean, they lost the tier 1 tower, but that was kind of their plan. They were waiting for the angle where they can get the engagement and separate all of SG's heroes.
And now, just open up that map. 2 minutes until daytime, so still a bit of wiggle room here for Infamous to go for another fight. Now, they've got Solar Crest done on that Night Stalker, so he delays his Blink Dagger, but does go for the Solar so he can buff up this Troll Warlord, who will have BKB and 300 gold, and probably something they kind of want to wait for before the next battle.
That's interesting that he actually opted to go for the Solar Crest before the dagger. I would feel like the Solar Crest is not going to give him as much value at this stage in the game, because the Troll Warlord still needs to farm a few more items, but the Blink would have done a lot for them. Just to be able to Blink on top of the Shadow Demon, stay on top of him, get him killed off, or even on the Abaddon with the Crippling Fear.
You were mentioning early on this scouting. Axel sees them, hookshot right onto the Shadow Demon after seeing them all with a Rocket Flare, and in comes that Dark Ascension again, silencing up with that Crippling Fear, and Theodore shredded. SG, they only lose the one hero for a couple of ultis that Infamous threw their way.
It's the big objective here. That's what they're really angling for here, Gary.
And there's nothing to stop it. Medusa just going to clear out that mid-wave.
I hope SG are having big regrets right now, giving away Beastmaster.
It feels that way. They definitely should. Just first pick Beastmaster. What can you do? Well, you can ban it. Angel, such a powerhouse now. 11,000 net worth. Actually going towards the Aghanim Scepter on the Troll Warlord. It's gonna be an interesting little pickup.
Yeah,
Dispel
that
Ghost
is
Shroud?
actually interesting. Yep, looks like it. You know, I think you hit the nail on the head, Gary. That's pretty cool.
I guess it's just better than Nullifier. I don't want to buy a Nullifier. I'll buy Ags instead.
Just purge him. I mean, it gives you pretty good stats as well. Nullifier is a lot more expensive, longer cooldown. So I kind of like it. Very nice.
Yeah, they clear on that top tier 2, take the outpost. All looking very systematic from Infamous now as their next plan looks like it is that kind of bottom lane into the tier 2 mid and tier 1 bottom. Guard up that dire triangle and stop that Medusa from farming anywhere on the map. Because that is SG's saving grace right now, is, you know, Costa Beale Medusa still at around 10,000 net worth. Not looking atrocious, just not looking in, you know, prime performing manner here for Costa Beale. Is that MKB going to work out, or is it a rapier time?
Man, that's a
is
really
rapier
good
just not
question.
an item anymore?
I think he's going MKB because of the troll, and he needs some damage, but he's gonna be running out of mana very quickly in the fights. I think Scotty might have been a better option for him, to be honest, just to be able to tank up and stay on the high ground
Oh,
and
they're
just keep
hunting.
hitting people back.
They actually ran straight past KJ because they wanted the Medusa. They're maybe going to find that Shadow Demon. Yeah, the Void cancels the TP, and that damage from Mariano. They did? No way.
Yeah, they did.
Axel, the vision now, the Roar comes in. Costa Beale chucks a Stone Gaze, but I don't know, can you TP out of this? There's going to be a Void to cancel it. Line Striker is there and shredded with all that additional damage from the axes.
Okay, Gary, TP out against Aghanim's Beastmaster? 3 seconds of just standing in one place?
Yeah, never mind. That's never going to work.
That was never gonna work. Never gonna happen.
Optimistic.
He's dead.
And Troll Warlords actually managed to wrap around. Ooh, could have gone for Tavo there. Wanted the courier instead. No, not going to find it. Creep wave cut. That's what Angel will fall back on. And the rest of his squad can come in for that tower. No, Medusa's still down for another 10 seconds, and they've delayed any kind of progression that she could have made up in that top lane. So far, this Night Stalker's had a great showing.
He really has. I think this Night Stalker has done a lot of work, but not only because of the hero itself, but how the whole team works together. Like in Dota, what you gotta understand is, it's not about one hero. It's about how it fits in with your whole lineup. The Beastmaster, Hawks, the Rocket Flare, just the Dark Ascension providing vision for the damage heroes on your team to be able to get the targets that they need to get. Like, that's what's made this Night Stalker really stand out in this game.
Sticking on people. Oh, look at that. Aghanim Scepter's actually done. Such a fast farmer.
Yep.
Collecting all those towers definitely helps out.
Exactly. There's Aegis and just pretty much cutting through the map back and forth, just getting all the farm and also taking away farm from SG. They've now built up an 11k gold lead. Like, this is the daytime that doesn't really matter that much because you normally have level 2 Dark Ascension. So they're just going to chill out for this time, let the Aegis run out even. Doesn't matter to them. Next fight, next nighttime, that's when we're going to see a lot of aggression coming out from Infamous.
Bide their time and wait. You can see the kind of fear and panic in SG's eyes. TPing, snapping back to defend their base, just in case that high ground push was coming.
Yeah,
Medusa
and KXY,
not comfortable.
He's just shoving lanes so freaking fast. They couldn't even take the tier 1 tower top at all. KJ.
Well, sidestep on that hook shot, but KJ trapped in the cogs. Borrowed time already
The
gone.
prey is
Cooldown
trapped.
shield.
The vultures are here.
It's 30 seconds without your abandon now. They really just close in on target so quickly.
Yeah. They're just gonna run back and forth, top to bottom, bottom to top. Make sure no one's going past like this kind of line over here to farm. No one's getting any ancients on the side of SG. All they could really do is pick up all the creep waves that are coming into the tier 3 tower on the Dusa. Play for MKB. and just hope that next fight Infamous just do some crazy shit and just throw their lives away.
The way you're describing them, it sounds like they're a Dota 2 Roomba. They're just roaming around, sucking up the dirt, going from top wall to bottom wall, roaming the map.
Yeah, even Michael, look at him. He's just cutting waves here, Trolls farming here, Beastmaster shoving top. Like, everyone's got a lane that they can farm. And they're soaking up all the neutrals as well. Look at the Beastmaster's positioning right now. Like, this is how you play Dota, when you got everybody stuck in one part of the map. You don't want to just go to the high ground, bash your head in, and lose the game. Just make a 20k goal lead, make a 30k goal lead if you need to, and just wait for the enemy to throw, because eventually they're going to get frustrated that they're not getting anything.
Yeah, they have to make that move. It feels like very often nowadays as well, you need to kind of win the game, or at least make your first step to ending the game outside of the base. And with how well teams can defend high ground and how well they can
Definitely
execute buybacks in particular. So you need the first couple of pickoffs to come potentially on the doorstep. The line drawn out by SG. KJ, he's desperate to get some wards down. Any kind of vision, coverage in this triangle they can.
And that's
Mariano. Ulti
just
for
the
a courier
courier.
snipe.
Okay.
Well, that's a demon edge
But
down.
that's the Deuce's courier.
That's the Deuce's courier.
That was worth it. Completely worth it. They're on the hunt. You know what it is.
There's the hook shot.
Scouts found some heroes.
And onto the Shadow Demon they go. Disrupt up the Night Stalker, but the Light Strike Array is there, and Costabile, yeah, does get stunned up for a second. Mariano thinking about the dive in. They yules up the Deucer. What's the catch? What's the plan? Light Strike Array's there. Stun up the Deucer. She's got nothing left to give. Out of mana and out of time. Costabile just isolated, destroyed by Angel with his BKB up, and Adriano, well, not a chance in hell as KJ's turned on, the Abaddon's gone, and that's got to be game. 4 heroes swiftly dispatched, with Tavo sitting by his tier 4s and wondering what they did wrong. GG's called.
What they did wrong is very simple. They gave Beastmaster. you start there and you end the conversation right there. If you're SG, you literally don't go anywhere else with your talk. Like, you came into this game, you prepared for this game, you were like, okay, we're gonna give them Beast and we're gonna pick these heroes. And now the heroes that you picked don't work. It's just not a thing. I think